Neill Blomkamp's Alien 5 is the one that got away, seemingly anyway. We've heard lots of rumours and rumblings about this film for a very, very long time. We all but know now it was Ridley Scott that stopped the film from moving ahead, and it really was quite far ahead actually, in terms of they were even doing location scouting. Like, it was really far down the line, and then Ridley Scott came in and put a stop to it. Now, Neill Blomkamp has been very diplomatic about this and hasn't kicked up a stink and said, yeah, absolutely, I respect him, etc, etc, etc. But obviously, us fans of the Alien franchise on a whole have been left wanting. And now, we're getting some fantastic, never-before-seen concept artwork. Now, this is one of the pieces here, and it's also what we'll be going through today. This I gathered from various websites, but predominantly avpgalaxy.net. Great website, good friends of the channel. And the artist is Jeffrey Thorens, or Torrens. And he's been doing some amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. So that's what we're going to be going through today, because we can actually start to put together a part of this story. Basically, there is a story here that you can actually see. You're looking at the story unfold in these images, and the first one is this. Now, obviously, this is depicting very clearly Sigourney Weaver in a hive-like structure within a compound, within a facility. You know, make no mistake, this is obviously a facility. She doesn't look best pleased, so we can probably glean from this was not meant to happen. And it's not just this one either. We can get that from the other images that move further down the line. But it's a beautiful piece of artwork. Absolutely beautiful. And I will leave the art station of Jeffrey Thorens down below in the description box. But yeah, very clearly, Alien Hive breakout at presumably a Weyland-Yutani facility. Now, this is an interesting one. This image does actually depict an individual who, in another image, which we'll see in a moment, is actually a android, a synthetic. But a different type of synthetic than we've ever seen before. Very, very advanced. And it does carry a lot of Neill Blomkamp's, his traits, I guess you could say. You know, his sort of traits with respect to design work and how he would work along with, Weta. But this is great. Like, I could genuinely see Michael Fassbender playing this character. I don't know whether they modelled this individual after Michael Fassbender, but shave his head, bulk him up a little bit. I think this is a Michael Fassbender type, and even more so here. You know, side profile looks very much like a Michael Fassbender, type individual. Now, obviously, again, Sigourney Weaver, she doesn't look best pleased, but she also doesn't look afraid. She doesn't look angry specifically. She just genuinely just looks like Sigourney Weaver, I guess you could say. So in terms of the story, the narrative here, we see the individual linked up in the synthetic linked up in this picture, but then taking down a member of, a mercenary force in this image. But because of Sigourney Weaver in the other images, i.e. looking very sad, very upset, very scared in the Alien Hive scenario, I would say almost like she was plotting to sort this out, this situation, this outbreak, against the company. And that's not too much of a stretch with respect to, an alien story by any stretch of the imagination. And again, we see it here, numerous mercenary types here. And again, the guy in the middle, literally in the middle, third in, splat bang in the middle, that's very, very Weta design. That helmet, that mask. And I think this would have looked very good on screen. And we know this. We've seen we've seen what Weta can do with their live action stuff, and it's absolutely incredible. Now, I will say this, and this is a downside to these images here anyway, specifically, is they removed the pulse rifle, you know? And I know, you know, people will be whatever about that, but to me, the pulse rifle is an Aliens staple. I want to see it. I love the pulse rifle. It was such a great invention, and I don't think these weapons look anywhere near as iconic as the pulse rifle. So it is a shame in these images they got rid of that absolutely iconic design, but, you know, all the same, I guess you would probably have to update and modernize bits and pieces here and there. But the outfits are cool. It all looks really, really good. The artwork's phenomenal. And then we take ourselves down to this one. Now, this corresponds to a bunch of other pieces, which I'm going to show you in a moment, which were previously revealed. But this really starts to reveal the narrative here, right? This is the narrative being revealed to us. So we obviously see an alien queen, which almost looks like it's suspended in 0G, right? It looks like it's suspended in 0G, and it's being blasted by, you know, like a rail gun, you know, machine gun there. And there's two things which could be happening here. It could have acid pouring out of it, or it could be a synthetic, because it looks almost white and milky. I'm erring on the fact that it's acidic blood, but note the little almost Praetorian looking alien down below in the right hand corner. That's not actually an alien. It's not actually an alien, and I zoomed in for this one. It's a human. It's a human in an alien exoskeleton. You can see the ear just underneath the crest. You can see the skin coming through. And in this image, I am constantly, all I can think of with this image, and you guys will see it too, and this is the narrative starting to unfold, is this. This is what I can see. This is when I start to think of, right, okay, well, what was it that they were doing here? You know, this 2014 83 SIG head from Neill Blomkamp. And I started to think to myself, well, are they splicing aliens with humans? Is this a form of bioweapon? What is it? What's going on here? Because very clearly, very, very, very clearly, you've got an alien versus a human alien of some description. But all I could think of was that last Sigourney Weaver image here. You know, tying that narrative together. And so you then start to think, right, well, what happened here? What happened in this facility? What is it that we're seeing? How did this alien get loose? Because this is, again, same artist here. This is the original stuff that dropped. An alien queen got loose. Very clearly got loose. And then it gets taken down. Boom. You can even see the green ridge in the background. You know, you can see all of that stuff. Facility there. So what happened? What happened here? And this is that narrative starting to unfold for us. And there's more, you know. Very clearly, Weyland-Yutani. Or, you know, another company. It doesn't have to be Weyland-Yutani, FYI. But Weyland-Yutani got a hold of a derelict ship. Whether it's the derelict or not. I mean, it looks like it, doesn't it? But they all look the same, as Prometheus has shown us. No matter how they crash, ladies and gents, Prometheus told us that they all look the bloody same. So they obviously are dissecting the ship, dissecting the alien technology. An outbreak occurs. Again, same artist. We see the resin. We see, you know, Sigourney Weaver in the Hive. And then again, this is part of it, isn't it? This is how it all starts to tie together. And there are some other images from this artist, which, you know, we would have seen ages ago, where Sigourney Weaver is, you know, in a big group of people. You you know, there with mercenaries and things like that. She's there with Sean Bean's, not sure, Sean Bean's? Michael Bean's character, sorry. I'm thinking of Snowpiercer because I watched that last night. Michael Bean's character. And, yeah, I mean, there you go. There's the images. There's the sort of narrative. But, again, the thing that really caught my eye the most, was just this. And that little alien-human hybrid thing. And it is a thing. I don't think this is Sigourney Weaver. I would actually hazard a guess this might be Michael Bean's character. But it's interesting that it looks like an alien queen, or at the very least a Praetorian, with that head crest. So there you go. New. And it is new. You know, never before seen Alien 5 concept art. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you are new here, please do hit subscribe. Please do give the video a like if you stayed this long, because you clearly enjoyed the video and it does help out. Costs nothing. If you're new here, do hit subscribe like I said, and for returning subscribers, check you are still subscribed. But thank you all so much. Take care.